I'm not sure what is with my screen recorder app hating me. So I'm just gonna make this quick. So, Fnaf security breach. The story is Gregory is a homeless orphan child who breaks into the Pizzaplex to enjoy the place. He befriends a girl, Cassie, who's celebrating her birthday. She invited her friends, and her friends didn't show up. She cries, and Gregory befriends Cassie and comforts her. And as you might know, the story of security breach. Okay. So, Gregory ends up befriending Glamrock Freddy, who abruptly glitched out and fainted, and his performance ended up shortly ending. Okay, this is just good. I'm trying to make a full 15-minute video, and honestly, I first just made this video earlier, and my screen recorder app ended up just disappearing on me. Right. So, Gregory and Glamrock Freddy befriend each other. They try to... Okay. I'm freaking pissed off. So why does life have to do this to me? So in Fnaf DLC Ruined, in the Fnaf Security Breach DLC Ruined, it's implied that the Princess Quest ending is the actual true ending and not the BurnTrap one. Especially since Gregory, Vanessa, and Glamrock Freddy's head make it out alive in the Pizzaplex unharmed, and Gregory ended up freeing Vanessa from her Vanny persona. And apparently, in the Ruined DLC, it's implied that an earthquake ended up destroying the Pizzaplex. And but I think that the BurnTrap and Princess Quest endings are combined, and that Gregory freed Vanessa off screen. Maybe. And similar to the Scooper ending that I talked about last time, Cassie escapes the Pizzaplex off screen. And the mimic dies. Now, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm sick and tired of people's theories already. They're so complicated and stupid. BurnTrap is not the mimic or the entity. The entity, the BurnTrap is literally William Afton, even with his skeletal remains, especially in the jaw. And BurnTrap, the trap in the name, is like literally reminiscent of Springtrap, Scraptrap, and GlitchTrap. GlitchTrap was also William Afton due to the Spring Bonnie costume and the purple eyes, to be obvious. So, and BurnTrap is not the mimic, because the mimic is mimics people's voices and behavior of humans, something William Afton does not do. And the entity is not purple. He's more of a bluish color, and he was literally kept in the Pizzaplex to keep the mimic in prison. well, more likely a security measure. And especially in Vanessa's therapist tapes, there's something about a hack or glitch involving Nexus, and then it ended up being switched, or something happened. So yeah. I'm sorry if I'm just not in the best mood. I just wanted to make a video about the story of Fnaf Ruin, especially Security Breach as a whole, but since the first time I did this, the screen recorder app just... I hate this. I hate this so much. So let me just say this. So, the Mimic is a separate entity, villain from William Afton and Vanny, and the entity tried to keep the Mimic in prison, and the Mimic dies in the Scooper ending. Now, for people who are also saying that the Mimic survives, that's bullshit, because the Mimic is not like the Funtime animatronics where they hatch a plan to escape the building in a new form such as Ennard. No. The Mimic is just one robot. One villain and one antagonist who just I don't know what the Mimic or the entity want. I don't know what the Mimic wants, but it's clearly a psychopathic robot. So, it dies in the Scooper ending. That's it. It dies. It dies. It does not survive. It dies. So please, Cassie ends up surviving and escapes the Pizzaplex off-screen, reuniting with probably her father or Gregory and Vanessa in Glamrock Freddy. Now, also with Help 1 2 coming out in the winter, it's also theorized that Cassie's father is going to be the main character in Help 1 2, especially with William Afton back in hell and trying to manipulate another person trying to do his bidding. However, I'm thinking that Help 1 2 would actually have a happy ending, with Cassie's father ended up rejecting William's offer and finally ending his misery and ending Fazbear Entertainment for good. I'm not sure, but maybe that would happen. Okay, this was a lot to take in because, like I said, the first video just disappeared on me. I'm not sure why, but it's okay. So anyways, about In the Flesh. So In the Flesh is an official pregnancy story involving a character named Matt, and he gets pregnant and a baby Springtrap emerges from his stomach. Ew. So the character of Matt. Okay, first off, the Fazbear Fred's books are in their own canon. They're not included in the actual game story. And they're basically goosebump knockoffs with blank slate characters and random ass animatronic villains just for the hell of it. So Matt has anger issues. He's a jerk. He's rude to women and his roommate Jason, and is overall a really disgusting person. He works for a game development company, and he works on his own game, even failing at it, torturing Springtrap, getting more angry, and he ends up getting enamored with Springtrap, physically getting himself into the game, and ended up getting pregnant. He notices something in his stomach later on, after a few of his dates. He cuts himself open, revealing a baby Springtrap inside of him. He dies due to blood loss. Yeah, so it's basically a Springtrap rebirth scenario. It's kind of like Terrifier 2, where Valerie, the character from the first Terrifier movie, gives birth to Art's head, which is absolutely terrifying. But it's a nice call for a sequel, for rebirth or reborn. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have tried to make this video possible, especially with people's complicated theories on the ruined DLC already. It's a complete mess, and I'm just hoping for super horror pro Mike to just make his story explained video on it. Please, I need it. Oh, and the Mimic has been around ever since like the 1980s. Well, the earliest time that Mimic has been around in the Fnaf series was in the Fnaf 1 location, taking place in the early 1990s, 1993. So yeah, this is a pain in my ass. I'm sorry. I just hope this video doesn't get age restricted. I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed this. Bye.